Mama.
ALF.
I need Mr. DeCastro to empty all of his pockets.
What's that?
Yeah, empty your pockets and give up your phones to the judge.
Okay.
I have to give you my phones?
Yeah.
My phones have to be completely off.
Yep. I don't really want to be part of your YouTube channel. So
You already are.
great.
You already are.
Awesome.
I'm not gonna get into this guy though. I'll get into someone else. I'm
No,
not touching myself.
no, they're gonna go to my marshal. Excuse me?
I said he's a pig.
Okay.
When you asked the defendant to back up, did he follow your order?
No, he did not.
Okay,
I gave him 3 additional warnings to back up.
okay. And did he obey those orders?
No, he did not.
I'm gonna sue him for malicious prosecution.
Okay.
I'm gonna sue everybody involved. I'm gonna sue the cops.
So,
I'm gonna
Mr.
sue the county.
Castro, I appreciate you have an opinion. Today's just the arraignment.
I got you.
Oh, Jose de Castro? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. All right, Mr. de Castro, this is an obstructing or false info charge. It is case 24-006-842. Obviously, I'm going to ask you, you understand your proceedings are being filmed?
Of course.
Okay.
They're here because I'm here.
Right, okay, and just so that the record's clear, you have no objection to that?
Of course not. I
Okay.
would like the transparency. I
Oh, no,
appreciate
that's
it.
fine. I need to ask that. City, there's no other issues for you with respect to this being filmed? Okay. All right, Mr. De Castro, did you get a copy of the complaint?
I did. Only question I have is who's the prosecutor? What's the prosecutor's name?
Well, let me ask a couple questions and then we'll get into what your questions are. Did you review and understand this?
I don't understand it. I don't understand how I can be charged with obstruction for filming a cop.
Okay.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
So I'm asking a much more basic question. You do not have to agree with this. This is
Do I understand I'm
simply
in charge with a misdemeanor? I
Yes.
do understand I'm in charge
Okay,
with a
that's
misdemeanor.
literally it.
I have trial tomorrow for the exact same thing 1 year ago.
In this jurisdiction?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't want to get into any of that.
Sure.
Today, we're just here for purposes of this. It's a very procedural type of thing today for the arraignment. So you do understand what you got charged with. You do not have to agree with this. This is just an allegation. So you don't need me to read it to you.
I don't.
Okay, very good. And are you planning on hiring an attorney to represent yourself?
I will have a standby attorney for this case
You will have a standby
Yes.
attorney. Okay.
because I think that I'm going to win this easy. It's on film and I wasn't obstructing
Okay.
anybody.
All right, Mr.
Is
Castro.
this the prosecutor, Matthew B.
Okay,
Walker?
let me do my part first, and then we can get into what it is. So, because I need to know, are you proceeding on your own? Do you want to have an attorney? Because I will give you time to talk to an attorney on your own if that's the route that you would like to go.
I will have a standby attorney for
Okay,
this case.
so typically I would set,
So let me explain what the difference is. So if I have an attorney on standby, then I can make my own opening statement and possibly my own closing statement. And then the attorney on standby will do the questioning, cross-examination. If I'm going to take the stand, he can question me and object to any questions that the prosecutor asks in cross-examination. So the reason why I'm going to do a standby attorney on this case is because I want to speak for myself in my opening statement. I want to be able to speak for me because it's me that is being charged with crimes that I didn't commit. Just like Wanda Meese I can't say it properly. Wanda Meese is being charged with crimes that he did not commit. So that's why the difference between having a standby attorney and not having a standby attorney.
First, and then we can get into what it is. So, because I need to know, are you proceeding on your own? Do you want to have an attorney? Because I will give you time to talk to an attorney on your own if that's the route that you would like to go.
I will have a standby attorney for
Okay.
this case.
So typically, I would set this for a pre-trial to give you an opportunity to obtain discovery and for your attorney to find out whatever all is associated with this.
Sure.
So I can set that over for a pre-trial date to give you the opportunity to do that. Would you like to do that?
And then they put here, discovery, you know that discovery is a former pretrial process where the parties to a case use various legal instruments to probe each other in order to ascertain facts relevant to the case. So that's what it is. If you want to know what pretrial is, it's right there in the blue here.
That'd be great.
Okay. And for your attorney to find out whatever all is associated with this.
Sure.
So I can set that over for a pre-trial date to give you the opportunity to do that. Would you like to do that?
That'd be great.
Okay. And then what is it that you need to tell me without talking about the facts?
I just need to know if this is the prosecutor's name. Is that the person prosecuting, Matthew B. Walker?
That is a good question. I will tell you that the city attorney is Jeffrey Dorokat, and that's the person's name on the upper left-hand corner of the complaint. Matthew Walker is a
So that guy right there, and you're going to hear me say it here in a second, but that guy right there that's the enemy. He's an enemy. This guy watched a video of me get arrested when I was outside the crime tape, and he didn't dismiss the case. That guy right there, that tool right there, that douchebag right there. He watched me get arrested on camera outside the crime tape, not obstructing anybody. I even agreed to leave, even though I didn't have to. And as I was leaving, the cops got more and more animated, pushing me to the point where I couldn't keep up with how fast they were walking. And then I said, stop pushing me. And then they grabbed me and said, that's it, you're under arrest. I was actually exiting the scene when the cops were pushing me. So this is the piece of shit right here, Jeffrey Dorokat. Dorocock. That's who it is. Dorocock. That's the piece of shit right there. That guy right there saw the video and then decided to prosecute me. So that's the city of Las Vegas attorney. If you want to write emails or you want to contact that guy, he's a public official. You have every right to reach out to him. There's no reason in the world I should be prosecuted. I'll show you the arrest video here in a second, but I just wanted to show you that's the douchebag who's prosecuting me. That guy right there.
The city attorney is Jeffrey Dorokat, and that's the person's name on the upper left-hand corner of the complaint. Matthew Walker is a deputy city attorney who actually prosecutes this case. Depends
Matthew
on the
Walker.
office.
I'm going to sue him for malicious prosecution.
I'm going to sue Matthew Walker and I'm going to sue Jeffrey Dorocock.
I'm going to sue everybody involved. I'm going to sue the cops.
So,
I'm going to
Mr.
sue the
Castro,
county.
I appreciate you have an opinion. Today's just the arraignment.
I got you.
Saying all these things, we're here.
So then of course our Nevada judges puts up here that an arraignment is usually a defense's first court appearance. The main purpose is to inform the defendant of the charges and for you to be able to plead.
For your misdemeanor. Okay.
I'm going to sue everybody involved. I'm going to sue the cops.
So,
I'm going to
Mr.
sue the
Castro,
county.
I appreciate you have an opinion. Today's just the arraignment.
I got you.
Saying all these things,
you're
we're
just-
here
you're
for
just
your
kidding.
misdemeanor case,
Sure.
okay?
But there's a bigger issue. There's transparency in the courtroom, which is the best thing that could possibly happen.
That's
Now the
fine.
people get to hear that I'm going to sue Jeffrey and I'm going to sue Matthew and I'm going to sue
So
every one
here's
of
what
those
we're not
cops.
gonna do, Mr. DeCastro. This is not going to be a personal pulpit for your, philosophical difference or belief. You have the media here, and that's fine. This is
Great.
an open court.
It's
But
great.
I don't want you to start saying things too far extraneous for purposes of this misdemeanor charge, because
Well-
that's what, no, do not interrupt me. Because that's what we're here for, okay? Charge, because
Well-
that's what, no, do not interrupt me. Purposes of this misdemeanor charge, because
Well-
that's what, no, do not interrupt me.
Do not interrupt me. Do not interrupt me. Jilly, just let me know your email. Shoot me an email, Jilly, deletelaws@gmail. Shoot me an email from the email address that you ordered from, and I'll find your order for you. Put your first and last name in the email. I'll find it for you. I want to find your order for you. So I already sent your order to you. I guarantee you I already sent your order. It got eaten by the machine before there was hand cancel on the machines. So you guys can clearly see, that they have a very rigid set of policies, procedures, and protocols. And you have to live within the guidelines of their very rigid set of policies, procedures, and protocols. And when I tell her, hey, there's transparency in the court, you know it, Basil, like I'm a kid. It's just so bad.
Friends are relieved. You have the media here, and that's fine. This is
Great.
an open court.
It's
But
great.
I don't want you to start saying things too far extraneous for purposes of this misdemeanor charge, because
Well-
that's what, no, do not interrupt me. Because that's what we're here for.
I laughed.
Okay, so here's the thing, I'm recording everything, and you need to be aware that that's a two-sided thing. You're representing yourself, so I'm having this conversation with you. All these statements that you're saying can also potentially be used against you because you're getting recorded. So just so you understand. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm
Does the-
assuming you're entering a not guilty plea,
Does the
correct?
misdemeanor carry jail time?
Possibly, yes.
Possible jail time. So you said a second ago that this is a misdemeanor case as though it's something minor, but I can be put in a dungeon and locked away.
Okay. In no way
So that's true.
did I imply that this was minor
Okay.
by
Yeah, it's a big
saying
deal.
that it's a
It's a
misdemeanor.
big deal.
Okay,
Okay,
Mr.
thanks.
DeCastro, let's not get off on the wrong foot. I have my job to do, and I'm not trying to engage in a conversation that's adversarial with you today.
No, I'm not
I
trying to
would
either. I'm not trying. I like you a lot. I think you look like a real nice person.
Okay.
I got nothing against you
So we're
personally.
gonna enter a not guilty plea
Thank
on
you.
your behalf
Thank
today. I'm gonna reset this for a pretrial. I do need to understand, because you said you were gonna have standby counsel, so are you going to represent yourself primarily, or do you wanna have that conversation, come back with your attorney? Because there's certain procedural things I'll need to do to protect due process and your due process, if you wanna go ahead and represent yourself.
Right. No, I'm going to have a standby attorney, and that has to do with a few different things. But I should probably consult with my attorney before I say anything, because it could be used against me later.
Absolutely, yeah, that's fine, and I would rather that you protect yourself, because we're recording, and that is where I'm coming from and the kind of conversations and comments that I'm making to you today. So you are obviously entitled to represent yourself, that is your right. But let's do this, let's get you a pretrial date, and that date, ordinary course, for private attorney will be
May 1st at 1:30.
May 1st at 1:30.
I think I have,
Do you need a different date?
I may. I may need a different date because I have a different thing in Indiana. I'm just not sure. Can I just look in my phone real
Of
quick at
course.
my calendar here?
I'm talking about Craig Hendry's trial. I'm talking about being up in Indiana for Craig Hendry's criminal trial, which is where I'm going to be when his criminal trial happens. So I'm just trying to make sure that we mitigate the dates so that I don't end up double booking myself in Indianapolis, or I'm sorry, he's not, that's Wanda Meese's case is in Indianapolis, and then booking myself in Las Vegas as well. I don't want to miss my trial date.
And Your Honor, I have absolutely nothing against you. I'm not in any way adversarial to you at
Okay,
all.
I'm glad to hear that,
I
Mr.
just,
DeCastro,
you know,
because we may be
yeah,
on this case
Yeah,
for
I
a
have
while.
nothing against
Okay.
you. I don't know you. You seem like a nice person to me. I couldn't possibly hold anything against you personally. So I'm just looking for the date that I have in Indiana. I sue lots of cops all around the country. I help sue lots of cops around the country if they violate people's rights. So I have a case in Indiana, but I'm just looking for the date. And that May 1st,
Yes, at 1:30.
can't talk, I'm in court. The judge is looking at me.
The judge is looking at me.
Is it easier if I give you a different date and then you look at that?
Well, I'm just not sure if it's May 1st or June 1st. I'm just gonna go there. because I'm assisting with the financing of filing a federal civil rights lawsuit against these cops who arrested this man for filming cops. So I just want to make sure that I'm there when that happens. You know, I mean, it's a lot of work. So he's texting me back right now. I'll know the date in 1 second. I hate to
see what
waste
you're
any,
saying.
I hate to waste any of these people's time
You're
at all
not wasting
whatsoever.
anyone's time.
I just want to make sure that, because then we have to reset it again. If it's possible for my attorney to be here and me not to be here,
Absolutely,
well, then we can set it for any date that's most convenient for the court.
that's fine. You
Cool.
will need to inform your attorney of that date, and then
Okay.
I'm sure they will know to appear for you. If nobody's there on that day, that would be a problem.
That would be a bad thing.
Right, so you would need to be here if in fact this is not your attorney that you're gonna hire. Because then I need to figure out, do you need more time or?
No, I already have an attorney retained.
Okay, so we will keep the May 1st, 1:30 date for your standby attorney to appear for you. And you do not need to appear on that date as long as your lawyer is here.
What time is that at, ma'am?
1:30 in the afternoon,
What's your order number, Anthony?
and you are in Department 1, May 1st.
Department 1 at 1:30. Set.
Okay,
Thanks.
all right, I will
Thanks.
see you
I
and your
appreciate your
attorney on
time.
that day, or just your attorney, Mr. DeCastro.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Okay, you too.
spend time in the Middle East?
What do you care?
I care you're a fucking terrorist on our community. That's what I care about. What's that? But see, you don't know the difference because you're a kid. It's a retort. Say something. Sir, nothing. Suck my dick. You're a fucking terrorist. And this is a fucking joke. This is a joke. All right, can you move your pig car now so I can go? Thank you. Go yourself. It's just absolutely domestic terrorism. Like this helicopter's been up in the sky for an hour. And there's the terrorists right there. And there are the terrorists right there. You got Osama, huh? You got Osama bin Laden? You got bin Laden, did you? You cure the world's problems tonight? Is that what you did?
Yes, sir.
Is that what you did?
Yes, sir.
Why the is this up here all night long?
Sir, it's a suspect here.
Oh, a suspect, a perpetrator, not a person, not a human, not a name. And then you're getting them? Are you catching them? Are they all caught up now?
We caught one of them.
You got them, huh? Good thing. Saving the fucking world here, huh? Is that what you're doing? You got a pigtail here? What the could this girl do? Nothing. Got the street blocked off. See, they're running down the street here. Is that what they're doing? Saving the world? You don't give a shit about anybody but yourself and your thin blue line. That's all you give a fuck about. That's it. That's all you care about. You don't give a fuck about anybody else. It's your life, bro. You chose this life. You chose this dog shit, bullshit, pig life. Nobody tells you, we fucking hate you guys. You're fucking hated. Just want you to know. I'll be the first to tell you, bud. And you have this joke on your force. It's a joke. It's a joke. She's 3 foot tall. Weighs 100 pounds. There it is. There's the terrorist right there. You want to see who the terrorist in our country is? You're looking at it right there. There's the terrorist right there. Good thing you got that helicopter here. Good thing you got that helicopter here. Thank God you got the helicopter here, right? Got more pigs down there. Thank God. Thank God for you guys, man. Thank God you're saving the world, huh? Right? Right? Is it really necessary?
Would you like me to answer your questions now?
Go ahead. What's going on?
Okay, so there was an attempt GTA, 2 suspects. We captured one, and we're trying to find the other.
Attempted what?
Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto.
Yes. As of right now, the suspect could potentially be armed. We're trying to find them. Now, you mentioned a bunch of things in your story, right? And when you were talking about terrorists and all that, I don't know anything about that.
You're looking at, my camera's pointing at the terrorists in our country. It's you.
Well, I would hope not.
What's that? Bro.
Having served in the military myself, I don't think that...
Even worse. Even worse. You ever wear those torture cuffs? Let me put those torture cuffs on you. Let me stick them.
Cuffs is that?
The ones you wear on your belt right here. Let me put them on you for 5
What
minutes.
torture cuffs is that?
The ones you have on your belt. On the back side of your belt, where's the torture cuffs?
I don't know what you're referring to.
The torture cuffs. You know what they are? The ones made for slavery, the 1638 colony in Delaware.
Slavery.
Yeah, the same cuffs you wear were invented for slavery in 1638
Okay.
in the Delaware colony.
I don't know anything about that.
Of course you don't, because you don't know shit.
Okay.
You signed up to be a fucking pig, and you're still a pig. And the torture cuffs you have on your belt are absolute fucking torture.
Okay.
You put them on for 5 minutes, and this little pigtail would cry. She,
didn't commit the crime. That's it. Thanks for your time. Later, Peters.
You never get any loans. You don't need to buy, fix up, and renovate.
Hello, world. Today is May 20th, 2001. Principal Judge and redress.
always up for, you know what they say in the Marines, we can do so much with so little, we can do anything with nothing. So even if you can give me half the budget that we would normally need, man, if you can do that, I think we'll figure out a way to make it happen. Can do, right? That's what you got to do, guys. So anyways, I hope that you guys all like this. I have in a half hour